Good afternoon. A lot of people have told me, Jim, one of your greatest qualities is the fact that you never give up. And some of the same people would probably say that my worst quality in life is that I never give up. But one of the ways to best illustrate this and help you understand the value of having a dream, an aspiration, a goal, and doing everything you can to fulfill that is possibly in the following story. There's a writer that many of you actually know and may not realize. And that writer spent 8.5 years writing a book and being rejected by not just 10, not 20, not 40, but by 60 publishers. Can you imagine going to 60 agents / publishers and trying to get a book published and being turned down? And the fact is that many of us in our own lives, when we have dreams and we have things we want to do in our lives, we often do the same thing. But imagine, if you will, how many of us would have kept going after being rejected 60 times. Not many of us. Most of us would have quit with 2 or 3. And 95% of us probably would have dropped out, certainly by 10 or 20 or 25. We would have been gone. We would have been out of the picture. But not this writer. Let me explain. The rest of the story is, this is an author who spent 5 years writing a book and 3.5 years being rejected by everyone in the literary public. Who is she, you ask? Her name is Kathryn Stockett. Who is she? You might know her by a little book, not well known, and a movie not seen by many people in the United States, called The Help. That's right. On publisher number 61, Kathryn Stockett's book was accepted and became a New York bestseller. And I can't even begin to explain to you how much money the movie grossed here in the United States and abroad, and is continuing to gross in online publication. So, my friends, I'm telling you, whatever you do, if you have an obsession, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, don't let anyone stop you. Kathryn Stockett, in interviews, has said many times that friends and family said so many negative things to her that she would often have to go lock herself in a hotel in secret in order to keep working on her book, because she didn't want anyone to know that she was still working on it, because they all thought it was dead and gone and no one would ever accept it. But Kathryn didn't give up. Kathryn looked at it and said, no way, man, I am sticking to my cause. I am sticking to what I believe in, to my passion. And she did. On publisher number 61, that book was accepted, it was sold, and we all know the rest of the story. The Help has been one of the greatest movies over the last decade, and probably will sell many more copies in the years to come. But for you and I, the lesson that we can learn from Kathryn Stockett is never give up. Never.